What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Life by the Bow. As you can see, I got the bait net right here, and hopefully you guys saw our last video because we literally walked you through step by step what we're doing right now. But we're just gonna catch some live bait, some live pilchards. We're in Florida Bay right now up against a shoreline. Once we load up the wells, we're gonna head offshore, see what we can catch. Let's go. Pilchards are straight up loaded right here, guys. Y'all ready? Let's get them. They're packed so tight too. Drop the power poles so we don't go over our net. So many pilchards. Oh my God. Oh, this net. All right. Oh my gosh. Look at the size of them too. Oh. See, this is why we go to the gym right here, baby. Oh my Lord. All right. They're cheering over there for us. Look at the size of these pilchards right here. I don't even know why we're going fishing. We could just eat these. So before we get out and start fishing, guys, I want to show you here real quick. There's two different types of pilchards that we catch down here in the Florida Keys. The razor belly pilchard and then the sandy key pilchard. They typically swim together, but sometimes you'll only catch razor bellies. Sometimes you'll only catch sandy keys, but the razor belly is the bait that you want. The razor belly stays alive so much longer than the sandy key. You can bang these around a lot more than the sandy key. The way that you can tell the difference, you just look at the sandy key. It looks like kind of a rough bait. Its scales aren't as perfect and streamlined as the razor belly here. But the biggest telltale sign is they kind of have that yellow mouth, that yellow spot, a little bit of yellow in their eyeball there. And ultimately, the razor belly is just a prettier bait. All right, guys, so we just got to our fishing spot here. We decided to come out to the patch reefs here, something that we haven't done in a video yet. We've done the deep reef, like out on the edge, catching mutton snapper and stuff like that, but we decided to switch it up, do something a little different. We're not as far offshore, so if you guys are coming down here, you're renting a boat, or you're just not comfortable going super far offshore or going out to the edge where the waves may be a little bigger, this is perfect. We're in about 30, 40 feet. We just put our chum in the back here, so that's gonna be flowing back over the front of the patch reef. We're up current right now, so we made sure that we're in front of the reef, the current's flowing back, therefore all that chum is going to flow from the front side of the reef all the way to the back, and hopefully that's gonna pull all the fish up, and hopefully we can catch something. So let's see what we can do. I think we're on. Yep. There we go. It's nice and easy, just like that. So we're using circle hooks right now, and the luxury of circle hooks, all you have to do is reel. You don't have to jerk or set the hook. But we got this chum flowing back right here, and we're basically just trying to create like a little frenzy back there. Remember, whenever you're fishing, action brings action. So whether it's little fish back there eating, the bigger fish will always get curious. They'll come up the chum slick. And what do we got? Check that out right there. So this is what's called a porgy. Porgies are actually very comparable to snapper. A lot of people love to eat these things right here, but I'm looking for a snapper. Definitely a pretty fish. We're gonna let him go, let him swim for another day. somebody that actually appreciates him. Here we go. Fish on, baby. See what we got here. Yellowtail, there we go, baby. Nice. Tell you what, man, that is a nice yellowtail right there. Storm just rolled in, Cuda broke us off, but stayed a little persistent. Got the yellowtail to come up. So yellowtail, they have to be 12 inches maximum tail length, and I think he's gonna make it just fine. But talk about a pretty little fish. So for all those ladies out there, you can see that pink, pretty cool paired with that yellow. Whenever you pull a fish fresh out of the water where they're still nice and lively, they are just so pretty. Florida Keys, we have some of the prettiest reef fish you could ever imagine. And this is definitely one of them. And look at that forked tail there. That's why they fight so good. But let's go ahead and measure them real quick. Like I said, yellowtail, they have to be 12 inches maximum tail length. And you can see this fish is actually over 13 inches. So you already know where he's going. He's going in the box and on the dinner table. Nice. Here we go. Another one on. I'm already pretty positive that it's a yellowtail. So I'm just gonna kind of fill you guys in basically, you know, how we're actually doing this, how we're catching these yellowtail. So if you guys have watched any of our tuna videos, basically what we're doing is we're just free lining our line out, trying to take as much tension off the line as possible, just because this chum right here, it's flowing back with the current, and we just want our piece of shrimp, which is what we're using as bait, this piece of shrimp, to look as natural as possible with that chum. And like I called it, another yellowtail, just like that. We've actually never done a yellowtail video before, and we kind of ended up doing this by accident. But I am not bummed out whatsoever, because yellowtail, they taste delicious. And you can come out here and you could typically catch a lot of them if you're doing things right. That's a nice little Key Largo yellowtail right there. Fish on. Here we go. I'm gonna say another yellowtail. See what we got, see what we got. Got a little bit of fight in them, not much. Yep, another yellowtail. There we go. So these rods that we're using for these yellowtail, they're definitely on the bigger side, but you never know what's gonna come up and eat. He's looking like a 12-incher. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put a measure on him and see if he gets to go in the box or not. What you can do a lot of the times with these yellowtail, as you can see, he's gut hooked real deep. And basically what we're just gonna do is we're gonna take our hand and just wrap it around a couple times, and you could typically just pull that jig right out of his mouth, just like that. Pretty sure he's good. He's a keeper, but let's measure him anyway, just to be 100% sure. And yep, right on the money, 12 inches. All right, guys, we have got to get out of here. Unfortunately, the weather has taken a massive turn. It's really not safe for us to be out here. We didn't even get to use our live bait that we caught today. We had something completely different planned, but that's fishing. Unfortunately, weather is always a huge factor, but we definitely got to get out of here. But 3 yellowtail, better than nothing. So let's head back to the house, let's clean them up, and then we're gonna put Stephanie to work. And hopefully she's in the mood to cook, because there ain't no more fishing going on today. One thing I wanted to show you guys, look at the size of this tail compared to that body. Some of the hardest fighting little fish. But like I said, since they are little, they're also very easy to clean. So basically we're just gonna feel around right here. That's where you know, his skull starts, and we're just gonna make a cut, come all the way down his body, and then we're just gonna go along his backbone there. If you're really good at cleaning snapper, you can just do one clean swipe through them. If you know how to do that, go ahead and do that. But I'm assuming if somebody's watching this video and they're trying to learn how to clean the yellowtail snapper, I'm just going to teach you the easiest way to do it. So as you can see, we just made that slice down his entire body, came out underneath the tail. And then now what we're just gonna do is just run that knife right along his body. Try not to cut my hand off. And then as you can see, we removed that meat real nice. And then what we're gonna do is we're literally just gonna take this knife, get right in between the skin and the meat, and we're gonna really just push and kind of swipe back and forth. As you can see, that is beautiful, that is perfect. And that is how you clean a yellowtail snapper. Now let's go make some ceviche.
Welcome to the kitchen, guys, where things get hot, but we're not using the heater today. I'm bringing the heat. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be making a snapper ceviche. I'm very grateful for this fish because, as you guys saw, Clay had some rain and he was only able to fish for like an hour. So I'm gonna make do with what I have, and I'm gonna be mixing together some lime, some peppers, some tomatoes, cilantro, and shallots, and then I'm gonna mix it all together and I'm gonna have a delicious ceviche. So I'm chopping up my vegetables, and that's what I love about ceviche. All you need is a few vegetables. You need a knife, a cutting board, chop them all up, put them in a mixture with the fish, add some lime, and there you've got some ceviche. You gotta let it sit for a little while. Clay and I, however, are gonna let it sit overnight, and we're gonna eat it tomorrow. All right, so we just let the ceviche sit for 24 hours, and here we are the next day with our dinner. And this is such a good way to start your dinner because you're gonna get those taste buds really going. And then we're gonna finish it off with, of course, my famous cooking. And this will be a recipe that hopefully we'll get to you guys soon. We're using some shrimp here.
That's right, it's getting colder. So hopefully we'll get to do a shrimping video here very soon, like Stephanie said. But in the meantime, let's try the ceviche. Fire?
Yeah. I just wanted to see you.
Oh, you want me to taste that first?
Yeah. What do you think?
Super good. That is delicious. Okay, I'm not gonna eat anymore. I need to talk to you guys. But that was really fun. I mean, until the storm came through, we're probably gonna be doing a lot of patch reef fishing here in the near future. We got a new boat on the way, big boat, so it's gonna burn a lot of gas. And that patch reef fishing was really only about 3 miles out in front of our house. So that was awesome. I had a lot of fun doing that. Just wish we could have done it longer. But I know a lot of people have also been asking me about the hats, everything being out of stock. I'm so sorry. COVID has literally put us so far behind, but we're hoping around November, we'll all be back in stock just in time for Christmas. But once again, we appreciate you guys watching so much. We have went up 3,000 subscribers this month. We're growing so fast and we appreciate it so much. It would not be possible without you guys watching. So thank you so much.
And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I wasn't in this video, but I will be on the next one.
That's right, so keep a lookout.
Yeah, so we hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button so we can have 3001.
This month.
Yeah, right? Comment, let us know what you think, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks so much, guys.
Bye.